Good afternoon, friends. Welcome to Ask Ashley. I'm trying to pull up the Crochet Miss calendar, but I lost it. There it is. Just in case we have any Crochet Miss questions, I want to have the schedule pulled up so we can check it out together. How's everybody's week going? Oh, my Christmas cards were just delivered. That's exciting. Got an email thingy. Hi, Andrea and Stephanie and Dwayna. How you girls doing? I think it's just going to be me again today. So bear with me whilst I manage all of the things here. I'm going to turn off my fireplace. You see, I don't think I've shared it yet. Wait. Gabe built me a mantle for my fireplace. He's going to sand it and then I have to paint it. And then I'm going to decorate it for Christmas. But it's got a remote. I'm going to turn it off so you're not hearing it crackling in the background. Thank you, Heather. I do too. And I got lights on my Christmas tree. Next, I'm going to put ornaments on my Christmas tree. And I just realized that I'm in the same outfit that I was wearing when we put up the Christmas tree. So I'm just going to make a joke out of it when I film myself putting the ornaments on. This must be my Christmas tree outfit. And it's green, so it makes sense. We'll go with that. Hi, Kelsey. Welcome. I'm glad you could make it. It's very cozy, Andrea. And you can change the fire colors too. But I had the fireplace last year. I just didn't have the mantle. And now I have the mantle and I love it. It looks so pretty. Okay, friends, you can go ahead. Oh, good, Stephanie. Good to know. Glad to hear it. You can go ahead and start asking your questions in the comments and I will try to star them and get them put in the correct spot. But until we get some questions, let's just talk about Crochet Miss. And I'm going to show you the schedule right now so we can just take a little look-see. This is what we've got happening for the 10 days of Crochet Miss. Let's just kind of, okay, that's not going to work unless I make it wider. Yes, okay. So the first day is December 1st. And we will be making a Santa gift pocket. And I have a prototype, but it's not the finished design. The finished design, it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be easier with less tails. Can I get an amen? But here is the prototype. He's going to be so cute. He's going to have a little pom-pom and a little nose. Going to be super cute. That's what we're making on day 1, which is going to be a Crochet Miss exclusive. So if you saw the email inside, if you're in my email, on my email list, and you saw the email, or if you signed up to Crochet Miss already and you've got the emails, you saw that there are going to be multiple Crochet Miss exclusives this year. There's going to be 4 of them. The first one is on December 1st, and then rainbow ornament on December 6th, and then stocking tassel on December 8th. And then technically this one is kind of a Crochet Miss exclusive because, oh no, this one, Mini Claire stocking, which I also have a sampling of. I showed you guys last week that this is the Mini Claire stocking that we will be making as a Crochet Miss exclusive, just like the mini boho stocking, but small. And if you saw on the schedule, we will be making a jumbo mini stocking. Somebody on Instagram said that they made them with bulky yarn and that they loved them. And then I wanted to try it. So I made one with like a smallish blanket yarn. It was the Bernat Pet yarn when they had that. So the one that we make together on the live will actually be a little bit bigger. But this is kind of an idea about what it looks like. Let me make my screen bigger. I'm hoping the girl who gave me this suggestion will be like, hey, that was me. So I can like properly thank her in publicly thank her. But so cute because it's good for sellers because it's a full-size stocking, but with a small stocking pattern, so you can make more, right? So I'm hoping with the bigger yarn, it'll be a little bit bigger, and then like just a little bit bigger all the way around, and then you might could get away with selling this as a full-size stocking. It's a little small, but I mean, you could adjust it a smidge, but also. I'm so happy you're here, Justina. Okay, look. That looks so cute. Like this was just a happy accident. Obviously, not everybody's got the same size foot. but it fits my foot perfectly. If I was going to make these into slippers, I wouldn't put baubles on the bottoms. I would just put baubles everywhere else. But isn't that cute? Little Christmas house socks. I really like it. Might be something we can play around with later. But if you've got size 2 to 3 children's feet, that will fit you. Also, like, it's stretchy, so we could work with it. And the bigger yarn is going to make it a little bit bigger because I'm going to be using a fatter yarn and a bigger hook. But it's going to be fun. And that is on what, day 2? That is on day 2 of Crochetmas. So it's going to be really, really fun. I'm glad you guys are excited. Oh, Justine, I'm glad you enjoy it. Okay. Okay. Got your question, Andrea. And Stephanie's excited for Crochetmas. Me too, girl. And I wasn't wanting to take questions. Okay. Okay. Good question, Kelsey. I'm coming for you. Okay. I think I have all the questions starred so far. Excellent. So let's jump in and start over here. First one is it Umber? She says, how would you handle converting your crochet business into a knit-based one? So if you mean me, I'm assuming you mean you. Like, how can you convert your crochet business into a knit-based one? If you're a finished piece seller and you want to sell finished pieces that are knitted instead of crocheted, nobody's going to know. They're going to know. How? How would they know? If you know, you know. But anyway, your customers are not going to know if you switch from crochet to knit. They probably think it's all sewn anyway with fabric. So, but if you're a designer and you're a knit designer and you're going to turn into a crochet designer, that's a whole new audience. But if you're selling finished pieces, you wouldn't even have to announce it. You could just easily pivot, discontinue your crocheted things, tell people these are being discontinued. You won't be making these anymore. You're adding a new product line if you want to, and then switch to your knitted stuff. It'd be super simple. And most people won't even be able to tell the difference. Most regular people, not crochet and knitters, we would know. But the regular people who are your ideal customer, they're not going to know. Thank you for your question. Andrea says, I finally have an Etsy shop and a brand after taking Crochet Boss Academy. And this year, after taking Crochet Boss Academy this year, so I was expecting more orders than usual this year, but instead I have 0. What am I doing wrong? Andrea, there's a lot of things you could be doing wrong. And since you're inside of Crochet Boss Academy, I would like to ask you to go inside of the Facebook group and share a link to your Etsy shop so we can look at it as a family and we can give you some feedback together. My guess right off the top is your shop might not be set up properly. Maybe you skip some of the steps inside of modules 3 and 4. And my second thought, it's all sewn anyway. My second thought is maybe you're not using stellar keywords. So even if you did keyword research and you've got your listings optimized to show up in search results, if you didn't use keywords that people are searching, it's still not going to work. So you might have used searchable phrases, but you might not have used searchable phrases that people are actually typing into the search box. So I would suggest taking a look at modules 3 and 4 again, because those are the ones where we really talked about setting up your Etsy shop to work for you. That's what we want. We want to drive our own traffic to our Etsy shop if that's our only e-commerce site that we have. But we absolutely want Etsy sending Etsy strangers to us. That is the main purpose for opening an Etsy shop. So that's what I would suggest. I would go into the Facebook page and share a link to your Etsy shop and let me look at it. And I'll give you some more pointers there. Unless you want to do it here live, you're welcome to give me your link here in the comments and I can pull it up and we can do it here live together. So I will let you make that decision. If it were me, I would share it in the Facebook group because you're going to get other feedback from fellow bosses and not just me, but totally up to you. Thank you for your question. Don't get discouraged. It happens all the time. It's an art and a little bit of a science. We have to bob and weave and tweak and make things work until it does. And then it's going to work, right? So it takes a little bit of mental energy to get it there. So I need to make sure that you're set up properly and I need to make sure you're using stellar keywords. I submitted on Facebook last night. Okay, perfect. I will get to that today, Andrea. I will make sure to do that as soon as the live is over. But we'll get you figured out. And then Kelsey says, my Etsy shop has blown up these past couple of weeks and I wasn't wanting to take orders in December. Should I put it on vacation mode or change my shipping for after the holidays? So Kelsey, everything is going to be from a person to person basis. Like, you need to do what is best for you and your brand and your family and your business. I will say that my shop blew up in 2017, December of 2017. It went viral because a big Facebook group shared an affiliate link to my product, and it went viral. Had over 1,000 orders in December of 2017. It was absolute madness, and it was so much fun. Some of them were digital, but some of them were for 5 beanies, 8 beanies. Like, it was wild. If I had put my shop on vacation mode, my business, A Crafty Concept, would not be where it is today. I had a young girl. Ava was born in 2015, so she was only 2 at the time. Gabe was working out of the home because this was pre-COVID, and I was a stay-at-home mom to my 2-year-old. So it was not the best season of life for my shop to go viral, but it did. And because of that, A Crafty Concept was born. Like, I was doing pretty good up until that point, but the Claire Bun Beanie put me on the map. It absolutely just changed everything for me. It was the rocket fuel that I needed to launch my business into the next season of business, to start making. I had my first 6-figure year after that. I had like immense growth on all of my social platforms because of that. My Etsy shop blew up with the one listing. So then all of the other listings started doing well because of that, because of the way the search algorithms work. So if it were me, I would hunker down as best you can and try to serve these people to grow your business for the long run. I think now you might be in a different season. Maybe you've got something extremely like more not time consuming, but like heart consuming than a 2-year-old. Like, maybe a loved one is in the hospital, or maybe things could be worse. You know what I mean? So maybe it's just not in the cards for you. But I'm telling you, if it is in the cards for you to hunker down, it's just one season. You can tell your family, your family, they probably love and support you, I would hope. You can be like, I have to do this right now for the life of my business. This will not be every Christmas. This is this Christmas that I have to do this. So maybe you guys can celebrate after Christmas. Maybe you can do like other things with your family. Maybe you celebrate on a Wednesday instead of a weekend. You know what I mean? Whatever it is you need to do. Maybe you start saying no to the things that you don't want to do, or that don't serve you or serve your family, or the things that actually end up stressing you out. Maybe you just let some stuff go this year, because the potential for your business to grow forever, not just this one season, like forever, is really high. If that's not a possibility and you absolutely can't do it, I always recommend extending your turnaround time. When my shop went viral, my turnaround time was 12 to 14 weeks, and people were still buying beanies at 12 to 14 weeks turnaround time. Sometimes I would message them and be like, hey, did you see that the turnaround time is 12 to 14 weeks? Sometimes they would message me and be like, I didn't see the turnaround time. I need to cancel my order. And I'm like, that's no problem. And I canceled it for them. Totally understandable to not want to wait 14 weeks for a beanie, because it would have been April come the time the beanie had got there, and maybe it's not cold anymore where you live. Like, I get it. But that's my best advice. If you can hunker down and take this traffic and use it to your advantage to grow your business for forever, that's what I would do. I hung on to the coattails of Claire Bun Beanie sales for a good 3 years, like 17, 18, and 19. I was selling Claire Bun Beanies still pretty decently. And I share all of my stats and stuff inside of the masterclass that I do every year to announce Crochet Boss Academy. So hang out for that later. It's going to be in the spring. But it's very, very good to be able to take the traffic and run with it, then stop it and cut it off at the knees. That's my 2 cents. I don't see you hanging out in the comments. So let me know if this is making sense, or if you have more questions or anything like that. But that would be my best advice for you, Kelsey. I hope that was helpful. Okay, next question is Trisha, and she says she completed Crochet Boss Academy course and still struggles writing descriptions for her items. What do you recommend to help writing ones better ones? I recommend first asking inside of the Crochet Boss Academy Facebook group, so you can get advice from your fellow crocheters, your fellow bosses. Not everybody is gifted in writing. I am one of those not everybody's. Writing is not my cup of tea. But I will show you one of my Etsy listings that you can look at. Let's share the screen. Actually, I'm going to go incognito just in case it shows any personal information. I don't want it to etsy.com/shop. Okay. We are going to look at my Etsy shop and then let's see, remove share screen. No, Lord, what is going on? What is going on? Okay, share. No, that's not what we're sharing. How do I share my screen? Cancel. What is going on? Hang on, I'm having a brain toot. What is this? Am I even live anymore? What's happening? My computer is not wanting to function properly. Okay. Okay. There we are. Share screen. Okay. So this is my Etsy shop. Let's look at one of my listings. Let's look at this one. Okay. Learn more about this item. So here's my searchable phrases. And then I'm going to sprinkle those searchable phrases throughout the description. Looking for the perfect crochet Christmas stocking pattern to make for Christmas? Lucky you are in the right spot. Introducing the Claire Christmas stocking pattern. This puff stitch stocking will add a fun and classic look to your home for Christmas morning. This crochet holiday stocking pattern is designed to be sturdy enough to hold up throughout many years of use. Create a set of these for your family or for your customers, and they will cherish their handmade stockings for years to come. This is keyword rich. This is helping me show up in search results. I used the same exact keywords over here as I use over here, and I also use those same exact keywords in my tags. That's what you want to do. Oh, look, my picture is the cover picture for the puff stitch stocking tag. That's exciting. Hope that never changes. You can use this as a template for your Etsy listings. I start with a question, give some personality, share like how they can use them, try to engage with their emotions a little bit to say hold up through the years of many use, which is implying like traditionally using these same stockings over and over. It's a sweet family tradition that you would do. And then I give all the details down here, which is just stuff nobody ever reads anyway, but they need to read it. Oh, that's so pretty. So that's what we will be making in Crochet Miss too. We will be making stocking tassels. It will look very much like that one. And those are pretty too. Super duper pretty. But if you were selling, say, a bear lovey for babies, we're going to look at one that's not necessarily crocheted and that's not necessarily personalized, because personalization is all of the rage right now. Everybody wants, they're all personalizable. There's no option that's not personalizable. Okay. Handmade teddy bear lovey, beige, soft and snuggly, minky cuddle, gift wrap, free shipping. Okay. Rare find. Every child needs a lovey to love, hug, and snuggle. With a flat body, this teddy bear is both a snuggly blanket and a lovable stuffed animal. These handmade loveys will be there to play with and to comfort when you sad or scared. So this person is really engaging with the customer's emotions with their post. They're to comfort when sad or scared, easy for little hands to hold. That's emotional. Just saying the word little hands is it builds up emotionalness inside of mothers or grandmothers or people shopping for babies. Softest minky, like texture words. These are things that she is putting in her description. This is a lovely description. I would do a little bit more keyword consistency is what I would do. But you can look at listings that show up on the first page of search results for the search term that you want to show up for. Look at how they write their pattern descriptions and create a template for yourself to also make pattern descriptions in a similar setup. I start with a question. I think that works well for people. A brain toot. You go, Kelsey. You can do it. It is unbelievably rewarding. Okay. Do you have any? Okay. Trying to make sure I start all of the questions. So hopefully, Trisha, hopefully that was helpful. Look at a bunch of different listings on Etsy that are similar to what you sell, and then create the perfect Etsy description template for you that you can use over and over again. And then just like change the words and make sure here is a descriptive word that tells how it feels or something. Like that's what I would do. I would create a template. You can also ask for help inside the Crochet Boss Academy Facebook group. I'm going to go there after this and go approve any posts that are pending over there. Thank you for your question. Christina says, going to catch the replay after work. Do you think loveys can be made in chunky yarn or just what? Girl, for sure, chunky yarn. A lot of people make loveys in blanket yarn or even the Chanel yarn, but the blanket yarn is my favorite. I don't have any specific favorite patterns off the top of my head because I don't make them regularly. The only loveys I have are the Addie bears and all the Addie animals. There is a bunny lovey on my blog that uses faux fur that was guest posted. You could check that one out. But I would just ask inside of the Ashante Crochet Facebook group, post your favorite lovey patterns below. And if they use worsted weight in the pattern, you can absolutely use blanket yarn yourself in the pattern and make it big and chunky. People love them. They go over really, really well. So hopefully that was helpful. Dana says, I ordered the printer you have through your Amazon link. What do you do with it? What do you use it for? So Diana, are you talking about my my big printer or my shipping label printer? Which one are you talking about? The shipping label printer, I have a Dymo and I have a Munbin, I think is the brand of the second one. I used the Dymo. I was very excited about the Munbin because it was pink and it was like cordless. Couldn't get the cordless to work. Couldn't get it to center my circle stickers properly. So I just went back to my Dymo. You use what you know. I've had it for years. The white one. So that's my actual printer. I use it for, I'm assuming you mean like what business things do I use it for? I print and check all of my wrap labels, not all of my wrap labels, but like if I make a new product tag, I usually print them off to create content with the product tags to show you, like I'll print them off and then I'll cut them out, then I'll hole punch them, then I'll attach them to the thing to promote the product tag and how you can get the free product tag. And also how to maybe I'll share some advice for selling that finished piece specific that goes with that product tag, or I will use it to print, I've printed art for my home. I do homeschool things all the time with it. If you printed your packaging slips, you could use that. I don't print packaging slips with my orders. Sometimes I make cards, like Christmas cards, thank you cards, birthday cards with them if I need to. Sometimes I make my own thank you cards for my sticker orders when I need to. Recently I've been printing all of the stuff for the 2024 content calendar so I can see how it looks. I print recipes, PDF, crochet patterns. I just use my printer for all things. I love it. I love having a printer. I will print everything. And if it's like, I don't worry about ink. I do pay for instant ink. So they send me new ink every time I start to get low, which I absolutely love. It's the best way to spend my money. Like I love it. Convenience, easy, love it, love it, love it. I kind of grew up with a mindset of, oh, don't waste the ink. I just won't print that. I'll just look at it on my iPad or I'll look at it on my phone. Don't waste the ink. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not raising Ava that way. If we want to print it, we will print it. I printed a to-do list the other day just because it's easier for me to have it on paper. So I print all kinds of stuff in my printer. I love it. I love having a printer. Okay. Thank you for your question. Ooh, we're running out of time. Courtney says, how important do you think it is to make seasonal things? Sometimes I go over trying to make new seasonal things doing the levies. I get carried away and feels too much. So Courtney, if you're getting decent sales with your statement pieces, don't add seasonal stuff. It's not important unless you need more sales. Like if you're getting a decent amount of sales with the products that's in your shop, keep the products that's in your shop. If you see things that are starting to die down and you want to add some seasonal products, go for it. The good thing about seasonal products is it creates FOMO, or like not necessarily FOMO, but the sense of scarcity, I think is the word. Like they're only here for a limited time. After the season, they're gone until next season. So it creates that urgency. That's the word, urgency, that I need to buy it now. Also about having seasonal things. If you have an ideal customer that has shopped with you maybe once or twice even, and they've bought, like if you sold Claire Bun beanies and they bought the Claire Bun beanie that they want, they don't need another Claire Bun beanie. But maybe you sold a Christmas themed Claire Bun beanie and they love the Claire Bun beanie that they have. And so they know they love the Christmas one too. So they buy it just for the season. So it's going to serve return customers a little bit. Give them another thing that they can buy from your product, from your shop, because they already love your shop and they already love your products. That's something that seasonal things do is return customers. It also can help you get in new customers if you get something that is highly searched. So if seasonal Santa teddy bear loveys are highly searched and you see people within your niche, not necessarily crochet, but like baby stuff is selling that, and you wanted to add them to your shop to take advantage of the current traffic trend, it might be more work on your end, but like I told Kelsey earlier, if you can hunker down and do it for the sake of growing your business long term, it can be worth it depending upon what your ideal level of success is for the life of your business. Thank you for your question, Courtney. I hope that was helpful. I'm building a brand of Lovey blankets based on nursery themes. Do you think I could also market Loveys based on holidays? Yes, absolutely, Christina. They would just be seasonal things that would not be in your shop year round. I would stick to the same brand. If you are selling muted rainbow Loveys of like a goose and just different like nursery themed Loveys, I would not sell tropical color seasonal things. I would stick to the same feel and vibes of your statement pieces when I add in seasonal pieces. Now, maybe red isn't, maybe you want to do red and it doesn't match with your thing. You could probably get away with red, but a better option would be like wine or rose pink, something like that, that is more along lines of your on brand for your business. I do like adding pops of red during the holidays. I just think it's lively. Hope that was helpful. She's going to be catching the replay, so she can message me or something if she needs more talk-ins. Best way to find your ideal customer. I am not inside of Crochet Boss Academy. The best way to find your ideal customer is to join Crochet Boss Academy, because that is module 1 inside of Crochet Boss Academy. I tell you exactly what you need to do to find your ideal customer. The second best way is to join my live masterclass that will be in the spring. That is free for everybody, because I will be talking about finding your ideal customer in that masterclass as well. The third way, and there's like, you can start you want to start with something and then branch off of that. That's how you want to find your ideal customer. So you can either start with your product, like your bestseller, and then brainstorm the type of people that would love that bestseller and why they would love it, and then branch off of all of, like, branching and branching and branching is what you want to do. If you've seen a map graph or a web graph, I think that's what they're called, where you put the main thing in the middle and you draw the little lines and then draw lines and then and bubbles off of all the lines that like connect all the way back to the middle. That's what you want to do. We do that inside of the masterclass live that will be in the spring. You want everything to be centered. You want every single one of your products to serve the same person really, really well. You want them to raise her quality of life or solve a problem for her in some way. You can start with your product, or you can start with your person. If you've got an ideal person in your mind that you think you can serve well, start with your person and then brainstorm some products that you could create for her that would raise her quality of life. It is best to have your ideal customer be similar to who you are as a person. Is it required? No. Is it easier that way? 100%. Because it's easy for you to talk to people who are like you and have the same passions and morals and ethics and values and lifestyle and season of life as you do. It's easier to talk to them, and it's easier for them to relate to you because y'all are doing it together. My ideal customer are crochet business owners. Okay, so my ideal customer, if I was going to get very, very specific, is a crochet business owner, stay-at-home mom. She's a Christian. Her husband works full-time and gets close to 6 figures outside of the home, and she works in the home working on her crochet business while raising her children. She might even homeschool now. That's my ideal customer. Can I serve crocheters who sell finished pieces who have a job? Absolutely. 100%. I can serve her really well. Just because I'm speaking to one specific person doesn't mean other people aren't going to come into my circle. It's like an umbrella. And there's going to be other people under your umbrella. There's just going to be more people closer to the center, and that's fine. There's going to be some people closer to the outside, and that's fine. They're all staying dry, right? They're all under the umbrella. It's fine. But that person that I just told you, we have a lot in common. I am a stay-at-home mom. I am a female. I am a Christian. I am a homeschool mom. My husband is he did used to when I started my business. My ideal customer is who I was in 2016. Add the homeschool thing because that's who I am now. So in 2016, I was trying to build my business selling finished pieces as a stay-at-home mom, where my husband was the breadwinner and he made the money outside of the home. That was me. That is why that's who my ideal customer is now, is because I can speak to her because I did that. I am through that season of life. And now I can speak to her to help her where she is. I can meet her where she is because I did that. Does it have to be that way? No, it doesn't. If you are a man selling lady wearables, you don't wear your own things, but you can absolutely sell them because of X, Y, and Z. Maybe you're a man that sells lady wearables because your day job is something to do with fashion, right? Maybe you're in the fashion industry anyway. Maybe you are a woman who sells baby things, but you're not a mom, and your ideal customer is a mom. Maybe you are a Montessori teacher or a teacher in general, or even like a pediatrician. Like maybe you are something else that has to do with kids, so you can serve moms really well, even though you're not a mom yourself. I hope that is coming off as clear to you guys. Very soon, Debbie. Very, very soon. I promise I'm going as fast as I can. Okay, let me just keep adding a bit. Okay. We are not going to get all of these things done. We are already at the time. So hopefully that was helpful, Stephanie, for finding your ideal customer. Stephanie is in high school and she wants to market to college students. Is that okay even when I can't? Absolutely. You can still market to them, Stephanie. It just might not be as easy. And just because it's not easy doesn't mean you can't do it. You're just going to have to think a little bit harder. You're going to have to do some more research, like outside looking in, watching these college kids, seeing what they're doing, seeing what they're saying, seeing what they're talking about, and then applying that to your business. Okay, I'm going to see if I can answer any of these quickly. I can't. Okay. Kelsey has a bunch of favorited items in her Etsy shop, but she's not getting the sales. Sorry, I have a... Okay. How to turn favorites into sales is her question. Maybe, Kelsey, you could do some things to help your customer pull the trigger, right? So they see it, they like it, they favorite it, but they haven't pulled the trigger. Why haven't they pulled the trigger? Does your Etsy listing give them 600 decisions that they have to make before they click checkout? That's a hurdle. You don't need to give them any decisions. Etsy gives us 2 drop-down menus, but if you could do it with no decisions at all, you're going to get more sales. 2, where are your prices? Are your prices average, high, or low compared to your competitors? If they're low, maybe your people are liking it, but then they're trying to find something a little bit more expensive because in their mind, expensive equals value. So maybe you need to raise your prices. If they're high, do not lower your prices. Raise the value in some way. Maybe upgrade your packaging experience. Maybe give them a small gift that comes with every order. Upgrade the experience. Do not lower your prices. That sets negative psychology. Also, you could put things in the description that leads with the benefits. Let them know why they need this thing in their life. How is it going to raise their quality of life? Make it very specific to them. That's why finding your ideal customer is very important. If my ideal customer was a mom of 2 kids under the age of 5, I would say something like, I know you've got your hands full of chasing after two little ones under the age of 5, and I remember those days like it was yesterday, and that's why I'm giving you X, Y, and Z. She is going to be like, you get me. I need what you're offering. Thank you for your service, providing this high quality, raising the quality of life item for me. Those are my best tips for turning favorites into sales. Kelsey, I hope that was helpful. How do you feel about doing crochet kits for your patterns? Many at local markets have requested, but take away from my patterns creations demands. Physical items sells at every pop-up shop. So a Parlin project, if you are selling physical pieces, you do not need to sell kits for crocheters to make the thing. Your ideal customer is not crocheters. Your ideal customer is people who buy the finished pieces that you sell. If you wanted to start marketing to crocheters, that's going to be a second business. You're going to have 2 businesses, 2 Etsy shops, 2 Instagrams, 2 email lists, 2 ideal customers, 2 brands. That's 2 businesses. I don't recommend it. Is it doable? Absolutely. If you're ready to expand your business, can you add something like that on? Absolutely. Is it easy? Not at all. Is it the harder route that you could take to reach your ideal level of success? Absolutely. Do I recommend it? Not at all. I recommend sticking with your one business and serving that ideal customer unbelievably well. That's what I recommend. Is that the only way to go? No, it's not. You can take any route that you want. There's a million paths. But if you are selling finished pieces, you do not need to cater to crocheters unless you want to add another business to your business. Okay, trying to go quick because we are already past time. Am I familiar with eRank? Yes. My views there aren't consistent with my Etsy views. Not that familiar with it. There is a YouTuber. Her name is Stella. So if you go to YouTube and search Stella and eRank, you will find her. I have not vented this. I don't watch her stuff regularly. I don't know if they curse. I don't know if they worship Satan. I don't know. I don't have any idea. So usually I try to promote other people when I know what they're about. So I know what I'm promoting to you is of like par, right? Quality that we're used to here at A Crafty Concept. I don't know anything about this girl. I do know that Taylor Lynn Crochet, listens to this girl's stuff, and I respect Taylor's judgment. So take that as you will. But if you've got eRank questions, that person is going to be your go-to person. I'm pretty sure they work for eRank. So she also is an Etsy seller. So definitely check her out. She can probably help you out. I can't wait for Crochet Miss. Are you doing the 10 days in December just like last time or doing the full month? Girl, 10 days. 10 days is all I can manage. You can go to, let me find the correct link for you, and then you can get more information on Crochet Miss right here. You go. If you are not signed up for a Crochet Miss yet, absolutely sign up because here we go. That's the person. That's the person for the eRank question. Thank you, Sarah. Starla. My bad. I said Stella. My bad. But everybody here is loving it. Everybody's here is loving it. Okay. Hopefully that's helpful. This link is going to take you to learn all about Crochet Miss. It's a blog post on my blog. I updated it from the 2022 version to the 2023 version. There's a link where you can sign up to my email list so you get all things Crochet Miss in your inbox. We already have, let me check it. Last time I checked, we were like 800 people signed up, 700, something like that. We've got a lot of people signed up. It's going to be an absolute party. It's going to be so much fun. I'm going to tell you, it is 800 people. Over 800 people have signed up for Crochet Miss. So it's going to be a really good time. And I'm very excited about the Crochet Miss exclusives that will only be available via the Crochet Miss videos. Like there won't be PDFs. There won't be blog posts for these until next Christmas. I got a whole year to get these out to you guys. So the Crochet Miss exclusives, I think, are going to make this year's Crochet Miss even better than last year's Crochet Miss. Okay, friends, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. Thanks for asking question. Are Etsy ads worth it? Trial and error. Trial and error for that one. You're just going to have to test it out for yourself and see. You can set the limit pretty low. If you're getting sales every day and the ads pay for themselves, so like it can't really super duper hurt. Are they necessary though? Not necessary. You can get by without doing ads, but is it something that you could potentially add to your business to grow and take it to the next level? Sure. Play around with it. See if it's worth it for you. I did it for a long time and I don't remember if I'm still doing it, but I might be doing like $3 a day or something just because that's one pattern sale for me. That's all I have for today, friends. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. I just shared a helpful tip. Over on Instagram before we went live. So go check out today's reel if you haven't seen it. It is a helpful, quick, and easy way to get more money and to serve your ideal customer well during the holidays. I will see you guys on December 1st. So just in a couple days
for day 1 of Crochetmas, where we would be making Santa gift pockets, I'm going to go finish the second version of that so I can get some pictures and get it up and ready. I'll see you guys in like 2 days. Bye.